Audio check, audio check. Okay, seems audio is doing fine. What's going on there, everyone? I'm Devin with TrueDevinGaming, and today we're going to be playing Bloons Tower Defense 6. In particular, we're going to be playing Diamondback boss fight. Snaking through the ground, the village devourer. Huh. First, I'm actually reading the name of, or like the title behind the Diamondback. Subtitle, I mean. So the normal link we can go through itself is normal. We have Diamondback map logs. Only Corvus is available to us as far as heroes. We have standard set rewards. Starting lives 200, starting cash 1000. Starting on round 1. Starting limit 4, no modifiers, no relics. Only big thing, our towers. Oh, they better off not using gear. Yeah, I'm not using it. I'm not going to be using a hero on this anyway, but not much. So we have a Dartling Gunner, a 522 Alchemist, 225 Farm, 252 Village, and a 252 Engineer. The only of these towers that has a Paragon is the Engineer, and we only have middle path, so we can't get that. So no Paragons allowed for this boss. So our main popping power will obviously be the Dartling Gunner. So we have no Paragon available to us, but we have the easiest map available to us. Actually, one thing I do want to check. Wait. Okay, perks are still enabled. So there's a chance that that will be enabled when we do the... when we're fighting against the boss. I think that would be enabled while fighting the boss, but will not be enabled if we do the rank boss. That's my guess. Actually, let me check. Elite, do you want to join for this boss event, or should I just do it solo? You say correct. So yeah. So perk will be enabled for standard, not for the... what do you call it? For rest of it. No, isn't that difficult? Okay. Just thought I'd check. My idea being this is literally farm a bunch and have Dartling Gunners right here, lined up on this line. Two of them, well, I'll do all 3 paths. 2 of them will be going straight up here, and 1 of them will be here, the bottom path, which just shoots around everywhere. Okay. Very normal is the hardest part. Huh. Oh yeah, because at least I believe there was Boomerang Paragon in the Elite. I do like the idea that a boss and a Paragon actually are like in opposition, where one is literally extra strong against the other. I do like that. So Boomerang Paragon being super strong against Diamondback is nice. Just like how the Ninja Paragon is not very effective against the Blastopolis. Lead is easier due to Boomerang Paragon being in Diamondback trap. Yep. Degree 60 Boomerang right below the water pool should do it. The Ricochet, being able to get them is amusing to me. So you just beat Diamondback 3? Hello, young family? Took hours? Jeez. Say, knew you don't pop the balloons. They were so young, so much to live for. They are violent creatures. Popping them is the right thing to do. They attack and destroy the monkeys. You must delete the balloons. Pretty sure there's actual BTD6 or Balloon Tower Defense lore explains what's going on between monkeys and balloons. I don't actually know it. But something like that. No, but the balloons are high. I relate them. These balloons are literally on the ground. They're as low as balloons can get. Good point, why isn't the helium lifting up? Because they're not lifted up by helium, they're lifted up by evil. It's lifted up by evil, then these aren't evil. Check it. Damn. So you should wait until you see the boss balloons, because they are lifted up. And they're very evil. Fair enough. Anything that the boss sounded. The boss balloon was this time called the Diamondback. It's based off the snake. have pet sound on and I'm just hearing the clucking of the chickens from the farms. So wish me luck today. I have a pool cover outside trying to dry. Use my mini leaf blower to try to blow all the water off so I can get dry before it rains. It's raining right now. Damn it, we actually knew. Yeah, it's not raining, but still. Why'd you say that just to see reaction? Okay, gonna be turning off auto start. I think going plasma cellar is the right choice here. It took me 1 hour and a half. I used Dr. Gun's bottom tier. It's good. I like bottom tier. This does not seem to be doing nearly enough. And I'm about to lose just all the balloons come by. trying to find the right way to ricochet these off to Diamondback. Not really working that well. So yeah, definitely need more middle path. Is what I'm getting from all this. I'm going to want to have a 230 village next to each of these Startling Gunners, as well as a 420 Alchemist. Another central market. Turn this off of a lock. I can control it. There you go, that's nothing else. Hello, Phil. Not on the scene. He looks to blue. Maybe back at this, going to attempt to get some wood. Go on. Oh, good luck. Yeah, welcome back to the stream. Need to keep on earning money faster. Save up 70,000 to get myself hit by the car, and then push the rest back to getting the bottom pass dropping the knife back down. Honestly, it might be a bad idea. I've noticed with this one, good idea to have the middle pass at the top. Maybe it's a bad idea to have the top pass at the top as well. Just because there's nothing really blocking it. This one, bad coverage. This one, much better coverage. Of course, the one in the middle will have the best coverage, but also it isn't following on a straight line. So. These farms are taking the sweetest time getting me what I need. Put this guy back up. Definitely my preferred Dotting Gunner. Like, I know top path is better for huge boon rushers in general, and then middle path is better for moats and bosses. But bottom path just is more enjoyable because it just shoots everywhere automatically by itself. Also, it looks cool. See how much money am I earning at the end of each time now? That's 7,000, 7,4, 8, 9, 9, 3, 6. Only 4,000 at the end of each round. That's not ideal. Oh shit, some rune breaking by over here. Yeah, we're losing. We lost. Nothing. I honestly think I should restart from the beginning. The thing that held us back the entire time was our economy. we couldn't get up enough popping power or support to boost our popping power. So yeah, I think big issue with economy there. Well, is economy therefore popping power? Or popping power because of economy? The more they come, it's just economy is the issue, but I can boost up pop power with getting all of them to tier 5, getting them all perma boosted, and from the getting them all perma boost, and then all them getting overclocked, and one of them doing ultra boost. Like I can do that. Issue, I can't afford to do all that. Need the money. Okay, so each one of these sell for 4,000. One of these costs 15,000. I have 12,000 ready. Just need to get up to 3,000 before selling sweet to get to Central Market. Since it's the middle pass engine I have up, they have the camo and decamoing and de-leading, so should be fine for it. Yeah, economy going way better. Yeah. That'll be the bottom path. Any of these increases the range of this guy? Yeah, should be able on 12 up and have balloon area analysis and up in time. Hello. Hello, Brock. How you doing? I know I answered replied to that way later than I should have, but after losing against this boss already, I was way more focused on making sure I got the setup done correctly early on. And make sure that overclock's actually connected to the right tower. There we go, and now I can have you active. I also think I have enough popping power for tier 1 already, so I'm just going to focus on economy again. Oh, tier 1 get that was easy enough now. Got 4 central markets up. Each one sells for 13,000, let's just say 13,500. So double that is 27. Double that again. Okay. Do one more central market. Okay. Oh, never mind. Usually sell for 17. Oh yeah, the bottom one is the one I use. It's 17. Times 2, 34 each. If I can sell 4, I can just get Monkey Walls here in. Should hopefully be the last time I'm selling parts. Now I'm just building them up. look, I should be able to get myself another central market before I start saving up for more popping power. We might be able to get two. Our usual thing is end of round 55 or end of 5 rounds before the boss is when I stop buying on economy and start focusing on popping power. If I'm able to afford balloon exclusion though, that'd be great. Looks like a chance. Actually, looks like I'll be able to afford it either way. Yes. One more farm to upgrade, and then honestly, could probably just focus it on the popping power the entire way. There you go. All four of these are getting boosted. Which do I want to go for first? Rare Doom or Mad? Rare Doom Ultra Boost. I think Ultra Boost. Now the question is, I have this tech bot of chain link on all the tier 4 engineers, their boosts. So, will the tier 5 one go? Yes, it does. Okay. That's good information, no, that is not what I actually wanted. Sadly, apparently, this guy is slightly out of range. Do we get Mad or Rare Doom first? How many boosts does this guy have already? Tried to use Ultra Boost to boost up this guy's range to reach here. Did not work. Oh, Freddy Quinn's ability actually stopped going automatically. More projectile damage, or more damage. Triggers all of the abilities of the same type. Link Money deals way more damage with all attacks. Can link up to 3 monkeys. In addition to Link Monkeys, Tech Pop Prime will target abilities for all monkeys in its radius. Will trigger all Link abilities in radius, can disable. Yeah. Okay, we'll just set off both of these abilities or just one. Looks like just one. So many eggs are being thrown around everywhere. I didn't even realize there were eggs inside until now. So times 8 already. Once that times 10, we switch it up. So that the very soon is being grouped up. So many. I think I'm going first to normal now. The last 2 tiers probably aren't going to be too much to worry about. Made a place you immediately. Back. Good enough. A bit over an hour of attempting this boss. But at least now we actually feel like a good chance. 10 became lag there. I think I'll just leave auto on for now. Have some targeting the right direction. I'm going to have a snack, maybe a drink. And back. This is taking quite a bit of time. Go and do some would you rather. Okay, would you rather end world hunger to every human on Earth be healthy? I'll go with the healthcare one. Because hunger is an issue that can be solved quite easily if we didn't have people literally trying to prevent it from being solved. the bosses here. My god, the lag. Squeeze pull down. Only boss in a good spot for the wicked face to take effect. The boss is moving, Jesus. It just stood to like, I'm gonna hide in this log, hopefully that'll protect me. It won't. Up already. Here we go. And it took a bit. There we go. We beat the normal Diamondback. Took quite a bit of effort. The fact that we lost to a normal boss and had to fully reset. Not good. Rewards, 125 monk money, 25 trophies, 1 tech spot, 1 normal Diamondback medal, and a 310 more monkey and monkey. I should have checked which one of the Daunting Gunners was doing the best. However, next one, we have the Elite Diamondback. Again on the map logs, medium difficulty. Only Corvus as a hero. Standard rewards. 100 starting lives, 200 or 2,000 starting cash, starting on round 1, tag on at 4. This time we have basically the same exact setup, but now we have available to us the Boomerang Monkey, which means we do get access to a Paragon. One paragon, but it is still paragon. Lead suggests that I put the boomerang down here. Right? Degree 60 boomerang right below the water pool should do it. Okay. Turning off auto suck. So I'm going to need to focus on economy quite a bit. I'm putting the farms in the top right this time. Let me look at the next one of these questions. Would you rather have the sound of bells ring inside your head every time you blink? That's horrible. Begin everything you say to other people with I am single. I'm single, so I'm gonna pick poop option. You never could pop them diamond balloons. For the normal one, I did end up losing to the diamond balloons on the first try. I was able to beat it by just spamming powers so that I'd get enough hits in on the diamond balloons. Since it's not attack damage or attack power, it's attack speed that is needed. So you have tonight, so I will have the red option. Yeah, I will rather have to start every time I speak with saying I am single. Basically, I'll become a Pokemon where my Pokemon name that I always repeat will be I am single. I would rather that than the constant annoyance because you blink a lot. Rather you just blink like 3 times a second. So yeah. Fuck no to that. What happens if you have a girlfriend / wife and you choose the blue option? They'll have to get used to it. Okay, sleep on your feet or run in a sitting position. I have to think about that. I think sleeping on your feet is very convenient. It's not like you have to be sleeping on your feet, but you have the ability now. While running while in a sitting position. Those would be really fucking impressive to watch. Sleeping on your feet would be convenient, but being able to run while in a sitting position would basically mean that you could do something that no one else could fucking do, because that you're like, oh, my weird talent, and you can make yourself famous with that. They don't say how fast you can run, but let's just say it's your max running speed that you currently can run in a good position is now available to you when you are in a sitting position. Yeah, I think I'll go with being able to run in a sitting position. Sounds more interesting. I can always sleep in basically any position besides standing up, so adding that isn't too much of a boost for me. Yeah, being able to run in a sitting position sounds more interesting. Let's see, next one. Be beautiful but dumb, ugly but smart. Here's the thing, I think I'm passable. I don't think I'm beautiful, and I don't think I'm ugly. As far as intelligence wise, I'm definitely not like a genius, but I am definitely smart. I do dumb things. My issue is like, I'm thinking between, do I want ignorance is bliss, where you get the benefit of being beautiful, and also you're ignorant about a lot of things because you're dumber. Do I want that? Or do I want to keep, or I want to be smart, means actually having wisdom. Because wisdom is so much more important than a lot of people give credit for. I think I'll go with ugly but smart as the option here. Because the risk of losing wisdom, which is the ability to actually make good choices, is so dangerous. Die young after 30 years of a crazy and adventurous life. Live to be 80 after a long, peaceful life, having done nothing extraordinary. I'll take 80. Not even question it. Run into your ex at the club, run into your parents at the club. Okay, what the? I'm assuming they want you to be like, oh yes, one of the bad exes that you've had. Thing is, I've only had one that actually... I guess I've had one absolutely bad ex, and I've had two where it's like I wouldn't really want to see again, but it's not horrible. The rest actually were good relationships that we broke off amicably because either they were moving away or I was moving away. So seeing them at the club is a fucking bonus for me. Getting to see them, yeah. So I'm all for that. But I'm assuming the question wants the bad ex option. But the worst ex I've had, it's been all the way since high school, so hopefully they've grown up and become a better person. I know I've matured since then. And I don't have hurt feelings from that anymore, so... And running to them at the club, I'll just be like, eh. And just ignore them. It's that simple. So, I'd rather run to my ex at the club than my parents. Oh, people want to run to parents at the club. Do the first job you ever had for the rest of your life, or have 10 babies? Honestly, I have one question for this one. And that is, am I the one getting pregnant for 10 babies? Because I don't want to give birth. Especially not 10 times. That would be an issue. I'm a guy. But it's like, oh, basically have 10 kids and you have to support them. I'd rather that than my first job. Definitely. But my first job was just being a tutor. Being a tutor for the rest of life. Do you think I would not be able to afford the rest of my life? I will get glaive domination first. Just so I can guarantee myself surviving the diamond blooms. Okay, so I've been told this boss is or this paragon shreds it. So having the glaive load should be the thing that shreds it already. Could do us some good. Okay. Boss is down. We got 3 tier 5 boomerangs. Okay, we have 10 tier 4s, which is 70 tiers already. I think the answer is to get the mad for this next tier, and hopefully get some tops for our what do I call it? Our boomerangs. Yeah, I think I'll go with having 10 babies if I'm not the one giving birth. If I'm the one giving birth, that changes it. Okay, next question. Only wear revealing hot pink clothes, or always have to wear socks and sandals? What the fuck? Wording is important on this because it says only wear beyond hunting clothes, means the only clothes you can wear is that. While the other one is always. So you never stop socks and sandals. I'll be frank, never stopping, or always wearing at every single point in time socks and sandals is not what I'm going to do. So I guess the only clothes I'll be wearing will be revealing and hot pink. I'm assuming the socks and sandals is going to be the answer that more people pick. Yeah. If I just go outside there, you go take a shower and you're still wearing socks and sandals. You go swimming, you're still wearing socks and sandals. But at least with the only wear, it's like, okay, you could take a bath and take off your fucking clothes at least in that one. You can't if you're always. Always versus only are different. Are police hunting you for a murder you didn't commit? Or have a psychopathic clown hunting you? I will take the clown. I will gladly take the clown. My answer is that it's one psychopathic clown, not a superpower clown, it's not fucking Pennywise. It's a psychopath, huh? But still a human. While on the other hand, it's the police, being the collective of police hunting you down. You can defend yourself against a psychopath clown, but you try defending yourself against the police, see what happens. At least one of them you have a chance of surviving. You might be thinking like, oh. For tier 4, get the boomerang paragon. I was honestly thinking of getting it for the tier 3, possibly, but yeah, maybe do it for tier 4. Okay. Now then, real quick, let's see. Okay, so between. You might think police could be bad because police are not trying to kill you. And it's like you didn't commit the murder, so they can't really find you guilty for something that you haven't committed, so they won't find evidence. Issue. It's the collective of all police hunting you down. There are plenty of police officers out plant evidence. Don't even have to say like, oh, even if there's just fucking 1%, it's still enough of them to plant evidence to get you convicted of the murder that you didn't commit. So the bare minimum of this one is that you end up in jail. Most likely answer is you end up dead. Having a single psychopathic clown hunting you, it's just one clown. I'll take the clown. Okay, take part in a reality TV show, be jobless for 2 years. Depends on the type of reality TV show. And I'm getting the rest of the boomerangs I want out right now. We had 10, now we have 13 tier 4s, 14, 15, and 16. Reason we go 16, you max out the amount of power you can get from tiers to a boomerang paragon, or to a paragon, at 100. Each tier 4 with a cross pass is 7 tiers. So that is, let's say 7 times 15 would be 7 times 15. Huh, I should have done 15, not. Seven times 15, so 7 times 10 is 70, and then 7 times 5, 35, that adds up to 105. Should have done 15 instead of 16. I've been doing 16 this entire time because I got the fucking math wrong. God damn. Ban 024 Darklings and set to independent. They help in cleanup after Diamondback spawns a lot of boots. Usually enough, this guy by himself have been able to deal with all the cleanup. By itself. Yeah. I do think I'll take one right here. And I'll sell it later to put the money towards the boomerang. But we'll see if this is enough popping power to deal with the tier 3. If it is, that means I get more pops in my boomerang before I actually fight the boss, but before I upgrade it. Say, oh yes, sorry, in elite you need, in normal it's easy. The normal is easy enough to take out the... Oh, actually I'll say this. I lost to a normal the first attempt I did because I didn't have enough economy. This time, it does seem like I have enough economy. But I would prefer to have even more, but I can't really. I'm not going to spam even more tier 4 funds at this point. Goal is to hopefully get degree 60, but I do doubt that I'm going to be able to get a degree 60 with Dominus. Okay, so for the would you rather take part in a reality TV show or be jobless for 2 years? Those are basically the same thing. Depending on the reality TV show we're talking about, I'll be honest. Because I've dealt with being jobless for 7 months straight, it sucked. Not the fact of being jobless, but the fact that I just had no fucking money. It was not good. But if I have like, okay, I'm gonna be jobless for 2 years, and I'm told that before, I can definitely save up money. I can save up money to prepare for that. But if it's like instantly happening, then that'll suck. But I have support systems around me. both friends and family that would help. Now, on the other hand, take part in a reality TV show. The issue is that generally reality TV shows involve drama. Most of them do. If it's like a game show reality TV show, so I think then that would probably be worth it. But if it's just one like the fucking Kardashians, where in order for it to work, it's going to just be drama everywhere, it's going to fucking probably mess with the lives of and relationships and me and the people around me. I think I'll take the reality TV show. Because there are reality TV shows that don't involve fucking up. If I were to get a video 5 deal and boost the map, I want to see if this works first. If this is enough, good. If not, then yeah, I'll start boosting things even more. I do feel like this should be enough. Actually, yeah, that's at least some boost. I think I'll go with the reality TV show because there are some that don't involve drama. Be a goddess slash god, be a princess slash prince. Probably I'll take the god option. I mean, variation in like what type of god and the level of god that you can go with. This could be like, oh, God was a big G, where you literally are the omniscient in control of the universe and all that stuff and everything. I mean, like, I don't know if that's a good existence you have enough, but more than often, God isn't completely all-knowing at all times. It says a god, not the single god. Okay, so usually that just means, hey, you get some full powers, basically immortality, long life, things like that. And I think that'd be more enjoyable. Oh wait. Oh, yeah, this isn't Subnautica. Yeah, I'll be up for playing Subnautica right now, but not everyone on the Subnautica server is available. It does seem like this is enough now for this too, I think. Aim at the back real far and stun it. Oh no. Well, the more ideal thing is aim at the middle ones that don't have the buff. Right? Yeah, middle ones. Now it's just back. Do not aim at the front at any point because the front is the strongest part. Yeah, DDT's are arriving. And getting taken out by the tier 4 boomerangs in the front. Okay. Okay, so would you rather? I think I'll pick Goddess for Scott. At least there's no real chance of people trying to assassinate me if I'm the Goddess God versus being Prince/Princess. Never be able to watch Netflix or YouTube again. Goodbye Netflix. That's easy. I watch YouTube way more than Netflix. So you might be thinking like, oh no, there's so many things that are only on Netflix now that are good shows. I mean, there are some that I watch that are on Netflix, for instance, like One Piece and other things like that, but yo-ho hurts like for me in that case. But if there's something that I absolutely really want to see, and it's only on Netflix, I'm not allowed to watch Netflix ever again, there's ways to watch it still. But YouTube, yes, like if YouTube is my main source of entertainment that I go with, just like passively watch it, listen to YouTube videos while I'm driving to and from work, things like that. So YouTube is my standard for entertainment. But if, let's say, my main thing was TikTok or Twitch or something like that for enjoying entertainment, or if it was TV, then yeah, Netflix probably would take over. But is it? Okay, let's see. Next one. Run into your boss while wasted, run into your boss while high. High. I already know how I act when I'm high, and I already know how I act when I'm drunk. When I'm high, basically the only effect that has on me is I'm mesmerized by the feeling of things. Like I just am touching a table. This is so smooth. That's all that will affect me with. And maybe I'll get the munchies. But I always have the munchies. 62. There we go. Goal was 60. That's 62. Also, I made a mistake. I literally sold a Insta-Monkey farm that got me literally no money. So I should just left and gain more passive money. Still not used to the idea that the Boomerang Paragon has ability. I'm gonna leave Autosar on, but he told me that this by itself should be enough. So, hopefully it is. I'm gonna trust him. So let's see. Yeah, I'll go with 1. High, because again, most of the effect I'll have is I'll have the munchies and I'll be mesmerized to feel and stuff. Going to my boss like that, it probably wouldn't care, as long as I'm not running into them like that at work. But either way, it would be way worse if I run into them at work while I'm wasted. Because first off, being wasted is way more obvious. And 2, I'm a flirty drunk. When I'm wasted, I'm flirty. I don't think I want a sexual harassment lawsuit from my boss. I don't want that. So, hi. Run a restaurant with Gordon Ramsay breathing down your neck and shouting at you the whole day. Then outside that restaurant, dressed up as a chicken, your face uncovered to attract business. Okay, one of these would literally kill me. That is standing outside the restaurant dressed up as a chicken, because being dressed up as a chicken outside to attract business in Florida during summer in a chicken costume, in any sort of mascot costume, you die from overheat. That is death. This is a death sentence. I will take Gordon Ramsay screaming at me over dying. Give up watching TV for a year, give up video playing games. What the? Give playing video games for a year or give up watching TV for a year? I don't watch TV. I watch most things on YouTube and then I watch anime on every so often, but if anime is included, I still will pick that over picking up video games. I prefer playing video games. Why did I click that? I meant this one. I meant to click TV, not video games. And it froze. Be on a deserted island with 4 people you hate on a deserted island alone. I'm conflicted with this one. I think I'll go with being on the third island with 4 people I hate. Because best case scenario is that I get to leave the third island eventually, and the other 4 end up dead. Worst case scenario would be that well, if it's the 4 people I hate I'm on Desert Island, I'm probably going to be trying to take them out. Being frank there, I don't hate people most of the time. I don't really have strong negative feelings of hate for people. I don't really care. But if someone actually got me to the point of hating them, yeah, I would be trying to take them out. Being on desert island alone, good chance I'm never found. And I'm just not. Take the people I hate out with me. This looks like it's going good enough. We're at back. We're past the half health point and only 1/4 of the way through the round and the map. So yeah, it looks like we're doing good. So there will be a slow period for doing damage on it. When the boss is out of range of the as well as having another slow period for when they have no middle sections. Okay, just looking at the next one. Would you rather have everyone publicly claim to hate you but secretly love you and admire you? Or have everyone publicly claim to love you and admire you but secretly hate you? I'd rather people claim to hate me and actually love me, because having everyone be like, oh yes, you're good, nice, being all nice to me and then secretly hate me, they'll be plotting behind my back and actually fucking things up to me and then be like, oh, it's so sad that your car got its tires slashed. When they're the ones that slashed tires. On the other hand, people publicly saying they hate me and then if you love me will be basically the exact opposite. Be like, why the fuck does this guy get all the good luck like finding a stack of $100 bills outside that house? And yeah, I'd rather than publicly say that they hate me but secretly love me. And the opposite is what people want with. I don't want people plotting behind my back. Be haunted by a ghost or tortured by an alien. I am actually happy with this question. Because for one, instead of saying being abducted by an alien, they actually specified it's torture. I have to specify that it is the negative. After they did that, because it makes me able to pick being haunted by a ghost so much easier. And people said tortured by aliens. No! Torture does not just mean probing for anus. Be like what they fucking see in South Park and all those fucking jokes. Torture is torture. That means they're probably keeping you alive as they go ahead and experiment with your body. Go ahead and cut you open while you're alive. No! That is torture. Torture is no good. I'd rather be haunted than tortured. Okay, there we go. We beat the elite Diamondback. Rewards: 250 monkey money, 50 trophies, a monkey boost power, an elite Diamondback medal, and a 204 Monkey Village Insta-Monkey, which is really nice. That is really nice. Insta-Monkey. Obviously, a main popping tower is a Boomerang Paragon, because we only have 2 towers. Okay, that was the boss fight. Let me just look up this one. Last question. Doing one more would you rather, then leaving. Don't end the stream at that point. Would you rather never be able to leave your home country or never be able to drive? I'd rather never be able to drive. While I haven't left my home country, the USA, I actually very much plan to visit and even possibly move to another country. While driving just, and it's something that I do to get to places. I can have other people drive me around. It's not never be able to get in the car. Just never be able to be the one driving. Issue: I do get very bad motion sickness when someone else drives. Solution: motion sickness medicine doesn't work. I'd rather never be able to drive than never be able to leave my home country. And especially if that's a question, those are options. I can literally just move to a place that has a better public transport system than where I currently live. Let's be honest, my current area, I mean, it has buses and that's about it. I would definitely, if I had that restriction, want to move to a place that actually has a good subway system. Yeah. Oh, there we go. We beat normal and elite Diamondback. The normal is way more difficult than the elite. That is 100% for sure. Yeah. That's about it for me today. Next stream will definitely be back to Pokemon Reborn. Been enjoying that a lot. Oh yeah, I have said before, I've played Pokemon Reborn before and I haven't beaten it. I can now actually say I am past the point I've gotten to before. I'm now up to only new content for me in the game, which is very nice. Hello, Harry Gaming. Or, yeah, I'm just going to assume that's supposed to be Harry Gaming. Could be a 5 Gaming, but don't think it's that. Yeah. Next stream will be Pokemon Reborn. I'm going on playing that. I'm enjoying it. I would be up to streaming Subnautica 2 if people want to see that. Since I've been playing that with my roommates and be like, oh, no, you've gotten so much spoiled for you in the game because you've been playing. No. because there's 3 other people playing with me at the same time, and all of them are doing stuff way more fun. Literally, I've been spending my entire time, hey, I'm going to mine out resources and build base. Mine out more resources, build base. I'm literally just repeating that over and over. While they're like, yes, let's explore this here, let's explore this here, we scan this, we find this. I'm just like, I have no idea what the fuck is going on. I'm just gonna be the homemaker. That's basically how it has been. Yeah. If anyone wants to see or want me to stream Subnautica 2, let me know. Yeah, that's about it for me today. See ya.